Peace, prosperity, and abundance. Peace, prosperity, and abundance. What up, gang? You all know what it is, and we are back with another one with the What I Like About Your Zodiac series. And we are going to talk about Cancer, the crab, the water, the cardinal water, the protective, caring, generous energy. Okay, so with Cancer, what I like the most about Cancer. I'm trying to see if I had a guess. I have had a few Cancer friends. Not a lot, but a few. Cancers, what I like the most about them, what I've also noticed too, they have the ability to attract many different types of people. And at first, I didn't really understand. I never understood why until I actually got into astrology. I was like, okay, because they're also a water and their emotional sign as well that deal with the moon and emotions and things like that. But they're more expressive and outgoing in their energy. I guess that's where that cardinal energy comes from. So therefore, they're able to connect with people on a deep emotional level, and that's how they're able to form, excuse me, all these different type of emotional bonds with many different people. Now, this can be a detriment as well because depending on the type of people that you are attracting to you, you can a lot of the time find yourself in situations that are intensely emotionally driven or drama filled. So you have to be careful with that, cancers. Sometimes, with that emotional, intuitive energy, that caring energy, sometimes it can backfire. Also, what I like about, cancers, they are intuitive as well. And I can tell you through a cancer male friend of mine, they have this ability to intuitively move on, like, and say, an opportunity on anything, where it's to say get a job, make some money, or any type of just anything. They know, they have this internal knowing when to make the move. And I've actually seen this in person to where, like, they can make it a decision in a split second on whether to go after this opportunity or not. And most of the time when they do, it works out in their favor. That's one thing I said I do admire about cancers, that they do have that ability. And I also noticed that with Sagittarius as well. They have that intuitive ability when to know when to go, when not when to go or when to stay. So excuse me. So with cancers, I love conversations with cancers. To me, conversations with cancers are like home, because yes, we can get emotional and we can dive deep into those say those emotional, uncomfortable topics, but it doesn't get to the point where it's too emotional to where you know the main point gets lost. That's what I like about cancer. We can talk about these things and actually come to like a healthy conclusion or solution, and have a learning experience, from these things, because I notice with some of the cancers I talk to, not all of them, that they can look at all sides of a perspective. And being, I think because they've had so much experience, and just high emotional filled just situations, and just emotionally driven, just outcomes. They are experts in how to deal with things when it comes to the emotions, as far as in, was what was worth it, was not, was good to do, was not to do, at the end of the day, because they know how to read the emotions of themselves as well as other people. So, to me, a cancer would be a good counselor, teacher, good school counselor, a good therapist, you know. So that's really what I admire the most about cancers. Now with cancers, as far as in appearances, the appearances can go either way. Most cancers I run into are attractive as well. The females I know are like very like feminine in their appearance. They like a lot of like aesthetics, like makeup, clothes. And actually, now that I think about it, there was a girl I went to school with that was a cancer, and when I say that She was dressed to the nines from head to toe all the time. She did never had a bad day. So I can say that about Cancer women. They are really into their appearance, and they take pride in it, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I do like that about the Cancer as well. So, just being in tune with their emotions, being outward with that energy sometimes in a good way, and, just being up for those deep emotional conversations, but with the learning experiences that come with it. So, in that sense, Cancers are definitely dope to me. And basically, that was all I have to say about what I like about Cancers, and that will complete this series on what I like about your zodiac. And make sure you sit through the rest of the series on what I like about your zodiac sign.